Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 4, Episode 14, called Blessings and Curses. Anyway, so we get to Amara. We start off with her. She's still disappointed Alan didn't show up to the baby shower. I don't know why. Yeah, he's been disappointing you left and right since Season 10A. What are we I understand why you upset, but what? Okay. Anyway, so she goes baby shopping with her mom at a store. The clothes look cute, but just from the whole boutique and store, it looks like it might be expensive, but she got it, so I guess that's cool. But for clothes that you're only gonna be using for a few months, that baby's gonna puke on anyway. Whatever. But she talks to her mom. I guess she's just coming back from a appointment with her OB. So for the most part, she's doing okay, but I guess the baby's measurements are smaller than what they expect to be for whatever week of pregnancy she's at. So I guess due to that, they're gonna pull technically the due date closer, and also she is on bed rest. So she's kind of bummed out about that, but she just got to focus on herself to make sure her and the girls are okay. And in the meantime, that's when Alan is FaceTiming her. So she steps away from her mom to have the conversation with Alan. They talk. Alan seems like nothing is wrong. Everything's going great on his side, obviously, because he don't got to deal with her and her pregnant ass while he's over there in the DR. So, he's like, oh, how are you? How are the babies? Why are you not smiling? You should be happy. You got the babies, our princesses, and all that stuff. Amara is not having it. She's, goes off on Alan kind of, in a calm way than her usual way. And just saying, she expected him to be there for her, all this stuff. He gives some type of excuse saying, he has work to do over there in the DR. She got work over to do here in Miami. And, whenever the time comes, they're going to meet up. He didn't say that, but that's pretty much what he was alluding to. So Amara was like, okay, well, let me just ask you this. Did you want to have kids with me? He doesn't even answer. He kind of gives the look like, he didn't say that. He didn't even give an answer, but, he wanted to be like, nah, not really, no. You was just supposed to be a good time. If you were over here, we would have, made it work. But, you just you got nice tits, you got a big ass, the sex was great, and it felt good without a condom, but I didn't expect all this to happen. Triplets would have been a lot, twins still a lot too, but I'm going to make a do, for our princesses. But, if I had to choose, it would be, it'd be no. But of course he's not going to tell her that, So since he doesn't answer, Amara, that's all the answer you need. So Amara said she's just going to focus on her and the girls. She didn't say that word for word. I'm just paraphrasing. But that's where it ends off. So Amara, I don't know where you're going to go moving on from here. You're probably going to still F your baby daddy when you go visit the DR so the girls can visit their daddy. But at this point, you should know who your baby daddy is. You should know by this point how he is. So you shouldn't expect nothing from him. I understand, and it's very unfortunate that he's following in the same footprints as your father of abandonment for you and your daughters. But let this be another lesson learned, and hopefully you can learn from this and move from this to hopefully get your Sierra's prayer, as everybody be talking about. So I'm gonna move on. We get to MJ, Shay's brother. So he's in the recording studio. He lets us know that he has come a long way since the last time we seen him on Love and Hip Hop Miami with him and Amara's whole situation. They give the flashbacks and even the reunion. I didn't need to see that. I remember perfect. I remember very clear about MJ. I remember you, okay? You come a long way. We're going to see. We're going to find out. I think Shay calls him to invite him to her health and wellness brand product launching event. So, of course he's down. But when we move on to Shay, she has a secret to reveal. She's pregnant and She's been keeping it a secret because I guess her and the baby daddy, they're not really together. They just was effing. I guess that was a guy that just come down and just be like, hey, I'm in town. Where you at? What you doing? What's your location? Drop the, Addy. So I guess it's one of those, not even a fling really. It's one of those friends with benefits type of thing. They don't even live there. It's just whenever they're in town or whenever you in town over there where he at, y'all just, do what y'all do. Canoodling and all that stuff. So that's the situation with her and her baby daddy. So he not even gonna be at the event. She goes to look for a venue for the event with Julian. Who Julian? Amara and Trina's former manager. So they cool. I'm just like, oh, okay. Is this just to keep the messy people in the show? Whatever. So they look for a place. They talk about the party and how it's going to be an actual pregnancy revealing party and a gender revealing party. And Julian asks about the dad, where the baby daddy at. She says he missing in action. Okay, cool. We move on to Sukihana. She pops up on Isaiah with her girls because Isaiah hanging out at some hookah lounge or bar or area where they got hookah. Okay, a restaurant where they got hookah. They're sitting on the outside. And she pops up on him. You know how Suki do. She gonna be loud. You know how the people she hang around do. They gonna be loud. Of course, you know how her cousin do. He gonna be loud. So Suki saying Isaiah owes her money. And she knows that he been stealing from the store, giving it to the big girls who is in his music videos in front of Papas. And Isaiah's like, well, Suki has yet to pay him. He been working there for 5 months and he hasn't gotten a check yet. And if she's not going to take her business seriously, neither is he. I mean, I see both sides. But at the same time, if you were hired to be the manager to make sure things are regulated and going good in the store while she's not there, that was what you're supposed to do. I mean, I don't think she don't take her business seriously. I just think she thought, okay, since I hired you as the manager, you're supposed to be the one to take care of everything, which is not the case. The owner is supposed to take care of the owner duties. The manager is supposed to take care of the manager duties. And I don't even know if there was anybody working in the store as employees. So, Suki, that's your business. You're supposed to be taking care of most of the stuff. He's just supposed to be a manager in the store, to be honest with you. So, if you left him to do everything an owner should do, you should have made him part owner or co-owner. Co-owner. I can't talk. Co-owner. And if you're not paying him, then, I mean, what the hell you expect him to do? If you're really not paying him, he been working there for 5 months without no check. First off, who paying for the hookah? Isaiah. Who paying for all that? Who paid for the music video if you're not getting no checks? I guess maybe Love and Hip Hop VH1. I don't know. But if Isaiah's really not getting a check, yeah, Suki, you in the wrong for that. Suki, you can't be expecting him to do every damn thing and you're not even paying him not even a check. So how y'all supposed to come together after this? I mean, I feel like this whole scene was a facade and fake, to be honest with you, because they go back and forth, they scream, they argue. Suki high fives another girl. Isaiah's like, why y'all high fiving for? He says, F you, F you, F you, I'm done. He gets up and walk away. And honestly, I feel like after this scene, after they said, and scene, and guts, I really feel like they all just started laughing because they did this for the TV show. But if this, like I said, if it's real, Suki, come on. You owe him a check legally if he's working for you. You guys were under the, pretenses that, okay, I'm going to work for you as the manager of your store, and he expects a check, then you need to give him a check. And Isaiah, as manager of the store, if she tells you to do something, at least communicate with her if you're not going to be at a personal event, meet and greet type of event. Keep open communication because that is her store at the end of the day, and anything that happens with the store falls under her because it's under her name because it's her business. Anyway, don't have time to even process more what they got going on. We move on to Florence. She's rehearsing for her Orlando spring Break Festival. I told you I can't talk. Y'all should know this by now. She calls it the Caribbean Coachella. I highly disagree, but okay, Florence. Okay. She always gotta make everything dramatic. Okay, all right. So she explains they're performing on the same stage as Kodak. That's cool. And Marlon talking about he still don't got the clothes for the trip. So she's stressed about that. Flo's telling us that she blocked Gael from her bwin. She's not even worrying about her because she just be hitting on her relationship. So she not even gonna be she don't even care. Okay, so she's blocked from her bwin. So then I guess Flo's talking to maybe her manager or something, but they talking about haters. So Flo let us know that she got hella haters out in the Haitian community, especially the other Haitian performers, the female performers. Even one of them is her friend. They be hating on her. Then we see the little snippets from the other Haitian female performers and entertainers, artists, saying, Florence is this, Florence is that. One of them is the one that's the friend supposedly mimics her, like, I'm the queen of compa, da 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 da. So, no one's really taking too fond of Florence, And this goes back to Marlon for last week. The Haitian Jay-Z and Beyonce. No, because a lot of people like Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't think a lot of people take too fond of you guys. I don't think people really care. Like I said, you guys are not even a quarter of the way to their caliber in the Haitian community. But sure, whatever you guys say. And like the manager said, you're always gonna have haters. Just because I don't really care too much or don't take too much care about Florence doesn't mean other people don't. Doesn't mean that she don't get that money. She gonna do what she do. I got my own opinion. She thinks she's the queen of compa. We're gonna let her keep thinking she's the queen of compa. Okay, whatever. But you should already know when you come out here in these streets, when you come on TV, when you being any type of entertainment where you becoming well known, you already know there's gonna be people hating. I don't understand why y'all be letting these people stress y'all out. Okay. Because if at the end of the day, anybody who be trying to make any broadcast of how much they don't like you and stuff, they just hating. What do you gotta, like, I just don't understand that you feel like you have to respond or acknowledge them in the first place. Because everybody gonna talk. Even if you wasn't famous, people still gonna talk. No matter what. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got an opinion. And I always say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So Florence, don't worry about them, okay? I'm not a hater. I just don't really take too fond of you because I'm just like, when you came, part A of the season, I'm like, who? Florence, queen of compa. I'm like, hey, you ever heard of Florence? No. Oh, okay. Hey, you ever heard of Florence? No. Florence. Okay. But that's because I don't know you. But that is not to say you not doing something in the Haitian community down over there in Miami. I'm just saying I don't really know you, so I don't take too fond of you because I don't know your stuff. Did I search for it? No. You might have good songs, but after seeing what you did on this episode and your music video, I'm gonna have to decline. Still beautiful old lady, but I'm gonna have to decline. So Florence is stressed. Marlon suggests that they go visit a voodoo priest. And Flo says she's with it, even though she knows both of their parents and family would be against it. And to that I say, yikes. We move on to Kill Bill. His friend, they go searching. I'm assuming for the engagement ring that Sukihana threw out on Valentine's Day when he got her old flowers from Publix. And what else did he get her? Half-eaten oxtails. So I guess he gets a phone call. I guess they try to talk to him about something, that's supposed to be discreet. He lets them know, listen, the cameras are here. You sure you want to have this conversation right now? He gets a little upset, but, we don't know what he's talking about. He does apologize to the camera people, so that's, thank you for that. Do I even want to know what you was talking about? No, not really. No, just the way you're dynamic when speaking to the person on the phone. I don't know. I don't want to. No, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. I don't want to know what y'all talking about. That's between y'all. That's we're gonna leave it at that. Um, he's letting us know in the confessional he over Suki. He misses the old Suki. He don't like the new Suki. And he lets us know that he was also a rapper before Suki, but of course when he met her, his world just revolved around her. And sometimes that happens. But at the same time, if you know you want to be a rapper, that's what you want to do, then do it. We're going to see Suki don't support him, even though she said she does. She always just supported him and stuff. But I feel like Suki needs a yes man. She needs a Ray. You know how Ray is to Trina? That's what she needs. And I don't think Suki is the type of person who will necessarily not support someone to do what they want to do, but I feel like Suki is a lot where she will need someone to just be all about her and not anything about what they got to do or what they want to do, rather. So, Kill Bill, that's your fault, okay? Because you the one you made it, you revolved your world around Suki. So, you knew you also wanted to be a rapper, so you should have been doing your thing while she's doing her thing, because y'all not together 24/7. So while she's doing her thing, you could have been like booking your own studio sessions to do what you got to do, which we do see he is trying to do in this episode. But you should have been doing that. But he just don't know what he's gonna do with Suki. He hopes that they can move forward and pass through it all because he does love her, and that's it. I think the friend tries to give him some advice, and he just don't know what he's gonna do. So we move on to MJ. He meets with his mom, him and Shay's mom. They chit chat. I guess, Shay and her mom didn't have the best of relationships, but the mom is going to support her daughter. But does say if Shay snaps on her, she's going to snap back at her too. So we'll see how that works out. Excuse me. The mom asks MJ about his relationship with Amara, and he don't know because they didn't really end off on the greatest terms. They're not together no more and all that stuff. And the mom really wants him to have a conversation with her to at least hash it out and squash the beef. So I think he said he's open to it. I believe they are going to talk later on in this season. So we'll see how that goes. We move on to Florence and Marlon. They go visit the voodoo priest. That's all I'm going to say on that scene. I don't deal with that stuff. I don't care for that stuff. If that's what they do, that's what they do. But for me, no thanks. No thanks. And I see the previews for next episode, and it makes me wonder, But yet you still have all this stress. Yet you still have all this drama in your life. Anyway, we move on to Kill Bill. He in the studio. And the song that's playing, is that his song? Because, listen, I heard that song. I said, this sounds like a Rod Wave song. Like, all the way 100% like a Rod Wave song. Are you sampling Rod Wave, Bill? Is this a sampler? Because that's exactly, I was like, oh, y'all playing Rod Wave. He gave y'all the go ahead to the green light to play his music on the show. But I guess it's his song. Y'all must have sampled something from Rod Wave, because this has Rod Wave written all over it. So I guess Suki comes to visit him. And of course she got an attitude because she said everybody pissing her off. So she already coming in there ready to fight. And he asked her what she thinks of the song. And she says everything ain't for everybody. So of course he took a little offense to that. And I guess he made some type of comment. Suki's like, well, he wouldn't be where he's at if it wasn't for her. Everything that he got is because of Suki. So they get to arguing. Bill's like, that's why that girl put the voodoo on you. Producers was like, hey, wait now. Whoa. You going a little too far. He don't care. Suki cusses him out. He gets up. He's like, he's not going to let no girl disrespect him and stuff. Suki's like, well, he disrespecting her. They're going to go back and forth. Suki goes back and forth with every damn body she has a scene with for part B of this season. And they just argue and roast each other. And that's where the scene ends. I think Bill walks out and that's it. What else is new? What else is this? This is nothing new. This is nothing new. That's why I could just go through it and move on. Because this is This is classic Suki. We move on to Shay's pregnancy reveal gender party. Mama D is in attendance, of course, and lets people know that she wishes that Shay was her real daughter-in-law. We know Mama D. We know about this whole situation. Okay, it played out all on the Shade Room, so this is nothing new. We just get to see it in motion, other than just in pictures and video clips. So Mama D, I don't know why Mama D is like that. I really don't. She gotta let Shay's family know. Listen, her products be making her shit the most. Like she always got it. Like right now, she feels like her butt cheeks clenching right now. She doesn't say that. I'm just, paraphrasing. But I mean, health and wellness stuff do make it shit. She's not lying, guys. Health and wellness stuff will cleanse you out. I don't know if she's taking the recommended dose or if she's overdoing it, but it does make you have bowel movements more often, which I believe is healthy. They say you should be going like at least once a day, but twice a day. Someone said that's what you should be doing. Everybody's different, okay? But yes, you're supposed to be passing some type of stool. Whether how loose or hard it is, I don't know. But something should be coming out your butthole every day. Sorry if that's too TMI for people, but we got to keep it raw on my channel, okay? So Mama D sees Bobby and they chit chat, they talk, they go to the bar. I guess Mama D lets us know. Well, we already knew that Scrappy told her he don't want her drinking. She's not supposed to be drinking like that, but that's in Atlanta and she's in Miami now, so she gonna drink. Bobby's just like, oh, goodness gracious. Mama D talks about Shay and Scrappy. I guess they linked up not too long ago and something may have happened between the two. Bobby's like, damn, Mama D spilling all the tea. That's why y'all the best of friends, because both of y'all do is spill tea all day, every day. So this is a match made in heaven. And Loki hikey. I'm kind of here for it. Just lighthearted tea shade spillage. It ain't none of my business that's being spilled out because nobody know me. But I can listen to this, and if it's true about Scrappy and Shay, I mean, well, makes me think: is the baby daddy Scrappy for real? I don't know. But we get to Julian. He presents Shay. She comes out and reveals that she's pregnant, that she's 6 months pregnant. Everybody's shocked. It goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And MJ talking about he confused. Bobby said he gagging. Mama D said she need a blood pressure cuff. Shay mama look like she about to pass out. And MJ asks who's the daddy. Shay said we'll have that discussion for another time. Mama D passes out dramatically, fakely, whatever. And they do the gender reveal after that. It's a girl, which we already knew if you go on the Shade Room. And people asking Mama D, does she think Scrappy's the baby daddy for Shay? Mama D says she don't know. And that's where the episode ends. Well, that's it. Next week, Florence, man. Some girl gonna give her fake flowers, and they gonna say these are fake flowers because you a fake ass bitch, and Florence is gonna fight. They gonna have some problems getting to the stage to perform 2 hours late. Marlon gonna be trying to fight somebody. Florence gonna be fighting somebody. Trina going on Drink Champs, that's cool and everything. Hot mess, and I guess Bobby and Ray gonna have a sit down with Snoop. It's ratchet, guys. It's ratchet, but yeah, I still watch because I want to. It's entertaining. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. And do you think Scrappy is Shay's baby daddy? Because I'm 50-50 at this point. But let me guys know what you thought, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.